Hi, this is Ferre with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Steven Swenson, and this is part of our Deals of the Week video for March of 2020.
Yeah, exactly. We hope you are all healthy and safe during this time. And the one thing that's great is there's still online auctions and there's still opportunities to be had.
Yeah, there will be always tax sale opportunities there. So we're going to be looking at some other sales and things happening in Florida, which Florida is kind of a unique state, confuses some people because they offer both tax liens and tax deeds.
Yeah, exactly. Today we're actually going to be reviewing tax deeds. And so what happens after a tax lien has been delinquent for 2 years, the lien holder can contact the county and fill what's called a deed application out that will go ahead and send that property to a deed foreclosure.
Yeah, when that happens, the county is going to schedule that property for an auction where basically anybody could go and buy it. And so the only way the lien holder really ends up with the property is if it didn't get a bid. In which case, the lien holder, can be awarded the property. But in Florida, that usually the best properties get picked up at auction.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the bidding is going to start at the delinquent taxes, penalties, and fees.
Yeah, so let's take a look. This one we're going to look at. This property is located in Brevard County.
Yeah, Brevard County, Florida. The auction is March 26th, and it's going to be held on realauction.com or using the realauction.com system.
Yeah, and so first we can see here that the property has an opening bid amount that's pretty low here, $4,700, an assessed value of $35,000, which also seems is also not that high, but the numbers are pretty good in that it's about it's close to a 10% ratio.
Yeah. Well, and this property probably rents out for $800 plus a month, and so when you're looking at the low dollar amount. If you can acquire a single family home in Florida for under $5,000, you are hitting a home run.
Yeah, you're never going to go wrong there, especially when it just comes to people needing a place to live. And so we'll see what this one bids up to, but I'm sure the value on it's probably higher than 35.
Yeah, and it's around 1,000 square feet, built in 1964, so it's old, but it's not incredibly old. I mean, it was still new, where you're not going to have to worry about things like electricity, like wiring and stuff like that, like you may in another one.
Yeah, we can see here overhead shot here of the property, and then you can see here the value on the property estimated there at 97. There really is all about location and being where it's at there. They value at 97, and so that actually gives you some area to move there. Basically, it starts out with a bid to value that's maybe as little as 5%.
Yeah, well, and you can see that. At one time they were trying to sell this property, so it needs a little bit of TLC, but otherwise, overall, could be a very good property, and there could be good profit. I mean, it shows a rent estimate of $1,200. Let's say that it even cost you, you bid it up to $15,000 or $20,000 and had to put another $10,000 into rehab. Even at $30,000, if you're renting that out at $1,200 a month, that would still be cheaper, and that would be at
within a couple of years, it would be close to paying itself off.
Yeah.
Just through the monthly revenue that it's generating, and they have incredible power to generate a lot of money. I mean, if that price point has the same capability to generate homes, that are valued at even more in other places. You can't necessarily get more in monthly rent.
Well, and the one thing people need is a place to live, and so if we can provide them that, then there's always going to be a need for it.
It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath too.
Yeah.
That's really, having the additional bathrooms and additional bedrooms makes a big difference on value.
Yeah, this here is a condo, priced with an opening bid of $3,700 in Cocoa, Florida. Has an assessed value of just under $20,000.
Yeah, and again, not like the most gorgeous property. You think, if I'm going to go out there and buy a condo, not the first one you would think of in Florida, but the numbers. The numbers are what we're looking at, and again, the numbers we see here. It was built in. Let's see here.
Built in 1966.
Yeah, 1966. We can see there.
It's about 500 square feet, so not very big, which also means it's not going to cost a lot to refurbish it.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be a lot easier to handle something like a rehab when you're dealing with a small amount of space.
Yeah, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. I mean, it does have a pool and some different type facilities. I think it has a couple pools actually. So it does have some benefit within there, and there's a lot of different properties that have sold and for sale within the area.
Yeah.
In fact, in looking at the property values, it was almost kind of set up where they were actually, a lot of these are used as rentals. And so it was kind of hard to actually find the exact property on Zillow, because it had
looks like they
70
rent out for about $800 a month. Huh?
Yeah, but, looking up here, this one is, it just had a pending offer at $34,000.
Yeah, two-bedroom, one bath there. Yeah, that's almost the same thing. That's pretty good.
And in looking at the sales, they sold, but that one's actually a lower price one. I think that one's probably a tax sale property, actually. But
people are going to need a place to live either way, and so it's going to have that ability to generate $800 to $1,000 or more.
Yeah, from what I could see, they sold between 30 and 60.
Nice.
So here's another property. Now this one's a mobile home with land.
Yeah, which we can see this one opens up at about $3,900. The assessed value on it is about $34,000 according to the county. From the picture, I can't see the date on it, but certainly looks like it's been there for a while.
Yeah, it's 1994, so it's not incredibly old as far as the actual mobile home itself. And we actually really like these type of properties that have their own lot with a mobile home. Repairs, things like that, can tend to be a little bit less. And you can see that this was in, a mobile home park, but it's not a mobile home park where people are paying rent fees. These are mobile home parks where everyone owns their own lot.
Yeah, and it's a decent sized lot. A lot bigger than a lot of mobile home lots you'll see.
Well, and it's a newer 1994. It's a double wide.
Yeah, really, it's really, rather than be a mobile home, it's almost really a prefab, manufactured home. And value on it there is at $71,000. So really, it has some pretty good profitability there. But it also has a rent estimate there of $1,100 a month.
Yeah, exactly. So it has a high value, especially when you're looking at these lower opening bids. I mean, we're looking at properties here that have an opening bid of between $3,000 to $5,000.
Yeah, so they should. I think they all have the potential there to be really profitable, and they all have that potential to generate good regular monthly revenue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the details on that's an auction here. On the actually, it's going to be happening here, 26th of March, and for anybody who wants to pay attention to that.
Yeah, in Brevard County, Florida, using Real Auction.
Yeah. Now, if you'd like more information, like more training information with tax liens and deeds, or you'd like access to tax sale lists, whether that be all of our auction lists, over-the-counter lists, really all kinds of information, including weekly trainings we do.
Yeah, exactly. Our membership program, we believe, is the very best value in tax sale education. It's $39 a month if you want to do month-to-month, $29 if you do a year up front. And we really, we really believe in it, and we have a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Yeah, it's a way that people can get training without spending a ton of money, which is what we wanted.
Yeah. Now, if you like these videos, go ahead and, subscribe and give us the like button.
Hey, thanks for watching.